Welcome to round 20 of the Men's Supa-Liga. Tonight we have Rockingham, Cambio, Cumbre up against Northern Hawks. For Cumbre today, and in goals, number 22, Nicholas Kirkby. Number 12, Connor Cruz. Number 17, Alex Bastow. Number 5, Charlie Garnham. Number 3, Stuart Kerr. Number 9, Justin Tang. Number 81, Jai Windrum. Number 39, Nesta Focanza. Number 31, Tyboon. For Northern Hawks, in goals today is Nathan Govius, number 56, replacement for injured Dan Famato. On court, number 10, Devon Rindell. Number 7, Lukman Saeed. Number 5, Ches Houston. Number 9, Michael DeFilippis. Number 6, Nishan Alagoda. Number 8, Sami Atta. Number 11, Chris Rocky. Number 24, Riley Gordon. And number 20, Yanis Hamandi. And it's Cumbre who have the kickoff today. And they start the ball out on the flank. Quite a good bit of movement and rotation, which is fresh and good to see at the start of a new game. And that's something that Rockingham, Cambio, Cumbre and Northern Hawk are very well known for, is their rotations. And also both teams playing 4-0 as their mainstay. A long ball there from Saeed, trying to look for the run there of DeFilippis. Ball played short. So look to try and suck in their defence here. Kerr plays it in for Windrum. Got him, and the ball goes out. DeFilippis finds some space forward. Zeba's stray ball, well read. And now intercepted, and Bastow progresses forward. The ball's gone out of play. Zeba had an amazing goal last week with his header from a long throw from Govius. It was just amazing. He's managed to just tap his head on the end of that one. It's interesting to see if he can get another for himself today. Houston, a lot of pressure there from Kerr. Bastow against Houston. Now Saeed, DeFilippis kicks it away. Ball played short. It's Kerr now. Houston's ready to pounce and put pressure on, as you can see that. Zeba's covered there defensively for Saeed instead of engaging in the press seen by Houston. Garnham on the far side. Plays back. Nice footwork and layoff here for Bastow's what I thought was going to be a shot, but pass. And here's another chance for them now. And a bit of a slip on the court. The ball's gone out of play. DeFilippis for Houston. As Saeed checks out and away, finds some space. Good tackle from Bastow. Saeed, Houston. Houston's pass, well read. Miss Tang there, he's doing very well. Miss Toe's ready to pounce and put pressure on. Zeba checks away after the pass to Saeed. DeFilippis finds Saeed. Saeed now with a shot. And that was the first bit of action for Kirkby, although it was wide of the goal. Didn't need to have the touch on that one. Northern Hawks with a corner. And deflection there off of Cumbre is being called by the Hawks boys, and that's what's been given. Corner taken. DeFilippis takes a shot straight into Tang. Garnham on the other side is pressing on Saeed. Resets for Govius. Now Govius has good feet for a keeper. I do say that quite often. I have seen him out on the court a few times. He's played in the national futsal competition as a junior, had good training through his development years, and he's doing well for himself, stepping up to this occasion to fill the hole and void of Dan Formato, who's here today in support and on the bench in a knee brace. Basto now. Garnham. It's good to see him back as well. Tang. Basto. And back again. As the boys rotate around. Northern Hawks looking to pounce and put some pressure on here. We see that with Ziba and Saeed. Ball reset there for Kerr. Tang plays the ball forward and good save from Govier.
Yes, a good save by Govius. See a set piece routine there by Cumbre, shot by Tang. Good save again. Started the game very, very well. Has Nathan Govius. Garnham to Tang. Tang checks wide. Garnham comes inside. Basto to Kerr. Takes a shot. No real threat on that one. As we see Betim check out for Chris Rocky. And we have Michael De Philippis check out for Yanis Hamidi. Good win of possession there by Northern Hawks. Very physical. It's now 4v3 if they can use it well. Ches on the attack. Squares it back to Chris Rocky and couldn't make the most of that. Nicholas Kirby with a good save. Settle the nerves. Cruz is now checked on for Basto. Tang to Kerr. To Cruz. Beautiful rotation here by Cumbre to Garnham. Over to Kerr. Rocky's stepping up. Garnham. Down to Kerr. Still in play. Try to hit the near post, but Nathan had it covered. Restarting play with Houston. Long ball trying to find Hamid, but unfortunate in that situation. Good. Connor Cruz with the shot, but again, Nathan Govius has been very solid so far. Cruz being contested by Hamad. Cruz to Kerr. Fortunately, Kerr's ball couldn't find his teammate. It's Rocky as Devin Rindell checks in for Lukman Syed. Houston to Rindell. Devin looked to link up with Houston there, but just couldn't make it work. Kerr to Cruz. Finds again, but Houston intercepts, and there's a real chance here. Rocky with the shot, but Nicholas Kirby, always safe hands. Corner. Rindell dispossessed, but regained with Houston. To Hamadi. Advantage given, but then called back. 2 fouls. Rindell to Houston. Down to Rocky. Rocky holds up well. Cruz putting the pressure on. Rocky's still going. Finds Houston. Look for the 1-2, but runs out of room, and referee Albert Muyembe says it's A Hawks ball. Rindell to Hamadi. Good footwork and almost scored.
Now, interesting, the referees today wearing comms, so it was actually a lot of calls from Jonathan Silas on this side saying that one, it was indeed a black ball to help solidify Albert Muembe's decision on the other side. And now it's Nessa Fonkessa who's on the court for the Cumbre side, and he's been doing a lot of the coaching for them in the recent weeks. He did tell me at the beginning of the season that he was retiring, but he's been enjoying it so much he's been playing most weeks. Rindell's ball given away and shot taken. Deflection! And that one's gotten past Nathan Govius on this occasion. Rindell's ball through the middle, intercepted and shot. Deflection off of the leg and into the goal. And that is Northern Hawks down 1 goal to the league leaders, who are currently Cumbre, who are sitting nicely ahead of most teams on 48 points compared to Cockburn Wolves 42, but that doesn't include the point that they just received, which makes them 43. West Coast Cobras will jump to second place now on 44 points. Fonseca disagreeing with the referee's call there. Rindell with the sideline kick in. We see Nashan Alagoda getting minutes, his first minutes of the match. Rocky now under a lot of pressure. His pass intercepted. Good combination play here, but couldn't get to the run there of Cumbre's pivot. And Govies looked to pounce on that one. It looks long, couldn't see too much there, but you have got Chris Rocky up on the court. Northern Hawks looking to now play 3-1. Rocky with a great turn, but good defense there from Cumbre's number 12, Connor Cruz, to see that one out of play. Saeed takes the sideline kick. He's asking for distance. Jem Roquan a little bit too close. A new face inside. Alagoda shot straight into the player and out again. Saeed for Rocky. Looks for back posts where Rindell was looking to run. Quick counter now. And lovely slide by Alagoda to see the ball out of play. Ball back into play. Cross for Cruz. Jen Roquan turns beautifully under Saeed's press. But Saeed gives him a look. Don't know if he caught that one on camera, and shot there from Cruz. And substitution made. Windram enters the court for Cumbre in Fixo. Alagoda looking for a pass, goes long, looking for Atta. Referees have seen that Rockingham had the last touch. Rindell now shoots well wide. Windram. Tang back onto the court. He's calling for the run there. Nice cut against Alagoda, and Govia with a good save again. Ball short for Saeed as Northern Hawks progress.
Rindell. To Saeed, and little chip ball down the line, but Tang recovers, and here goes Rindell. Back to Saeed. To Nish Alagoda. Rindell to Atta. Little bounce pass. Garnham does well to dispossess Alagoda. He keeps going and good save by Govius. Windrum to Garnham. Plays Basto. Back to Garnham. Back to Basto. Tang. To Garnham. Takes on Atta. Does well and wins himself. Excuse me, it's a goal kick by Jovius. With Atta now playing target as to Philippus, plays Saeed, looked for a flick pass, intercepted by Garnham. Tang back to Garnham. Hawks do very well to get back in numbers and double team Garnham to make sure there's no more attacking threat, and Alagoda wins himself a foul. Alagoda on the ball, plays Saeed. To Atta, coming back in that 4-0 rotation. To De Philippus, plays down the line to Saeed. Try to have a little cut back to Atta, but couldn't execute, and Kirkby collects. Tang. Try to hit Garnham, but just ran out of room. Saeed on the ball. Alagoda. Plays to Philippus. To Atta. To Philippus made an overlapping run. Still in. Try to square it, and Northern Hawks appeal for a handball, but nothing given. Won themselves a corner. It's a corner ball. To Philippus over it. Alagoda. Alagoda hits. Good block by Tang as Garnham now looks to counter. He does Nishan. Alagoda goes with Tang. And almost. Good counter attack there by Cumbre, and they just couldn't execute the shot to get on target. And now Northern Hawks call a timeout. We'll be right back after this break.
Futsal WA has social futsal competitions 5 nights a week, Mount Lawley and West Perth. Whether you're an individual or have a group of mates who want to play, there's a junior, men's, women's or mixed competition that will suit you. Contact us to get involved in futsal, an action-packed sport and the fastest growing sport in Australia.
That's the end of the timeout. Goviers resets, plays the ball short for Atta. De Philippus. Atta's ball over the top for the run of Saeed. But Cumbre have gained possession quite quickly. Garnham's ball can't get past Atta. Good turn there. Flicked ball forward. Saeed now. Cruz kicks it away. And a shot there. Sending Kirkby in for the save. Tang under pressure of De Philippis. He explodes into space here. Finds Kerr for the back post run. Cruz out to Kerr. Back again. They checked well into that space. Northern Hawks defensively quite sound at the moment, but Atta's just been beaten on the far side. We're starting to get into stop clock territory now. 30 seconds remaining of normal time. Lovely throw here. Almost touches Atta's head for a repeat goal that we saw from similar from Zeba.
Tang clears well into Saeed and wins himself a side kick as Tang checks out for Fonseca. Kerr to Fonseca. To Cruz. Fonseca makes a brilliant run, but well checked. Well defended by Saeed. It's been a chess match-like game so far. Hawks have had plenty of chances to capitalise, and so with Cumbre, but at the moment we just see a 1-0 advantage. Fonseca to Kerr. To Cruz. Does well to get past De Philippis, and Govius does well to save it onto the post and push it away from danger. Came off a Cumbre. Came off Fonseca there, so Hawks regain possession. To Philippis, to Houston, and beautiful, beautiful composure there by Kerr and Fonseca to keep possession as now Saeed tries a 1-2 and got him. Can you believe that? Beautiful finish. Took on Adder at the back with his left foot and just slotted it in to the bottom left-hand hand corner, and that gives Cumbre a 2-0 lead. So restart play now with De Philippis. Plays to Saeed, back to Zeba, who checks back in. Still in, De Philippis back to Saeed, but a foul called back by referee Jonathan Silas. The Cumbre players and player coach Fonseca are unhappy about that, but he did follow through. Houston, a minute and a half left on the clock. Try to hit Zeba. Here it is. Saeed just couldn't find the back of the net, and now we can see what Betim does, what he does best, in getting in the head of his opponent. Telling him to keep talking. Beautiful press there by Houston, back to Zeba. There's a man coming, and Basto now on the counter-attack. Well done by Zeba, used his body well. Beautiful challenge back by Basto. And now it's all kicking off here. Basto and Betim Zeba. We'll see what happens here by referee Albert Muyembe, and it's a red card. Betim Zeba. Straight off, it's a red card for Betim Zeba. We'll have to watch a replay back for that. Basto and Zeba were getting heated together, and it was a matter of time before the burst. Zeba's complaining. Just give us a second here. Timeout called here by Cumbre, and we'll just take a deep breath and we'll be back with you just after this break. play here with Basto. 38 seconds remaining, and what a half of action we've seen as Hawks have 3 players on the field as a result of that Zeba sending off. Definitely was a red card.
Be patient.
4 players, including the goalkeeper. Basto chipped down to Garnham. They want to try and get one more goal before the half ends out. Back to Tang, to Kerr, to Basto. Beautiful, beautiful save there by Jovius. Sensational play by Cumbre as well. Worked the advantage of having an extra man on the field, and very, very close to making it a 3-0 advantage. 13 seconds to go. Basto to Tang. Tries to hit Kerr. Handball appeals, but nothing's given. Kerr to Tang.
5 seconds.
Has a hit with only 2 seconds left, and Jovius just holds the ball, and that's half time, and what a half it's been. We'll catch you just after this break.
And we're back for the second half action of what was an amazing first half. We had it all here, including a red card send-off, which sees Northern Hawks start this half with their 4 players still down unless they concede a goal. So it'll be the 18 minutes, 22 second mark where they can enter another player on the court. And Greg Farrell here, the coach of the Northern Hawks, has his player ready to go. Now 2 goals for Cumbre, and one of those 2 was really something spectacular. It had Nick Kirkby running down the line across the spectators, celebrating as he thought it was something spectacular. And now Cumbre move the ball across the court, and it's Northern Hawks who sit off and sit in a 2-1 shape as they slide, and it is Houston and Saeed who are the top of that triangle. Rendell doesn't cut the pass well enough, and there's the ball into the back post, and that is Rockingham Cambio Cumbre with their 3rd goal. Northern Hawks not disciplined enough with their slide and movement, but they have now got another player on the court, and it's Yanis Hamadi who's back on. Now, he does have a lot of pace, so he's something, and a goal scorer, so he will add a lot to this. Cumbre, Cruz, Tang's ball over the top, trying to find the run there. It's too far out in front. Houston for Rendell. Ball's gone out of play. Kirkby plays it, nonchalant action there, and it's a bit of a light one. There is Farrell calling out for a bit more of a press from his side. Beautiful ball there from the keeper. Sees a quick transition, 4v3. Rendell, ball across, misplaced, mistimed. Ball almost getting caught under his feet on that occasion. Farrell calling out, why are we not pressing? Govier collects. Saeed. Ball through for Houston, who's double teamed there by two defenders, who's lost a shin pad on the court. Ball forward. Hamandi, beautiful touch, but can't get the second one. Good press now from Hawks. Saeed puts the pressure on. Too much pressure too. Cruz flicks the ball forward. It's kicked out of play. There's a shin pad just there, Jeffrey. Can you tell the ref? Ball across there. Houston's ball intercepted. Tang plays it forward now. And can't do enough to keep it in. Jonathan. How many people do I have to tell? Rindell now. Plays Saeed for the bounce pass. Ball across. Hamidi's there. And he's dispossessed by Tang, but brought down. A foul's been given. Frustration mounting now. Ball back across and forward for a great run and block there. The boys in red recycle the ball to the other side through Tang. Back in the middle. Misread there from Windram, who finds some more minutes for himself this half. Saeed places the ball. Rindell. Houston. Back roll now. As they advance forward, Houston's found some space. He looks to try and shimmy one way and the other, but Kirkby's read it well enough to collect the ball for Cumbre. And he's taken a long time to distribute that ball. Nothing's been called. And it is the bench of Northern Hawks that you may hear over the commentary. Very frustrated that the call hadn't gone their way on that occasion. Hamidi, Rindell, Houston shoots, and it's a nice curling shot, but a bit wide of the goal. A couple of subs looking to happen here for Northern Hawks. Phone case, Nesta there taking the player down. Disbelief from Cumbre, but there's a lot of people from Hawks saying that was definitely needing to be called, and it is Albert Nwembe who has the referee who's on the ball, placing it just outside of the D. And now we have seen these three boys over a free kick in many occasions. So Saeed, Rindell, Houston. Rindell and Houston, it hasn't paid off this time. Flicked ball forward, and Rindell's done enough defensively to get back and cover that one. Misplaced pass from Saeed. Rockingham, straight pass, hasn't been called that it's gone out though, and Garnham has not given up on it, nor has Houston, as he presses aggressively up the court. Basto throws himself down, and the foul's been called.
As Houston checks out for DeFilippis. Basto, Garnham. Try to find the through ball to Basto. As Rindell goes, he hits it. And that was not far away at all. Brilliant save by Kirkby, and beautiful shot there by Rindell as Alagoda checks back in. Rindell. DeFilippis hits it. to Philippus. Yanis. Rindell. Cruz pressing exceptionally well. Garnham turns Rindell. Goes for the shot. Good dummy. He still has the ball. And that's a beautiful goal for Jai Windrum. But we cannot discount Charlie Garnham's involvement in that. Got through three players, squared the ball, and Windrum with a beautiful, beautiful tap-in finish. Rindell not happy with the referee's decision there, and referee Jonathan Silas gives him a yellow card for his troubles as Rocking checks back in. To Alagoda, tried to flick it to Rocky, but unfortunate as they keep possession. Rocky's pass to Alagoda probably wasn't good enough. Alagoda to Rocky. He shoots, but Basto blocks. We reset with Jovius to Philippus. Alagoda to Philippus. Rocky. Beautiful skill there by Yanis. Yanis to Alagoda. Rocky to De Philippus. De Philippus shoots, but right into the grasp of Kirkby's hands. He's been solid this half. And but commentators curse as soon as I said that. He gets caught out for taking too long on the ball. 4 seconds. And now Northern Hawks have a golden opportunity to peg one back. There's still 11 minutes left in this game. Kirkby took too long. Plays to Rocky. Rocky shoots and Kirkby makes up for his mistake, and a brilliant, brilliant save of Kirkby from Rocky's shot. Houston. Rocky again. He is looking dangerous. He is looking very, very dangerous, but he just can't find the finishing touch at the moment. Alagoda. Garnham with a beautiful run. Alagoda tracking back. Garnham has been electric this whole game. Basto trying to refine that reverse pass through to Kerr, but unfortunate in that instance. Cumbre ball is called to Basto. Garnham. Tang. Basto. Kerr. Some beautiful 4-0 now being worked by Cumbre. Embracing the press, and here's Kerr. Almost found the back of the net there.
All right, so having a look, as an update just happening online currently for the Men's Supa-Liga, and it's just lucky for Northern Hawks that today Andinos didn't get their win against Cobras, and also South Perth Lions drawing in the last game against Coburn Wolves. That keeps them safe regardless of the result today in 4th place. And it's Cambio Cumbre who will take another 3 points for themselves and get themselves clear on 51 points to their nearest rival, West Coast Cobras, on 44. It would have been something special here today to see Northern Hawks take some points off of that top team, and we do know that Northern Hawks can do that. Now, in saying that, there is 10 minutes remaining of this match, and we have seen Northern Hawks come back from it. So, especially playing fly keeper, and they've got Rindell in the yellow shirt now playing it. It'll be unfortunate that they haven't got Dan Famato because he can score some goals there. Alagoda with a wide shot. Press being called from the coach, Greg Farrell. Ball headed away to Philippus. Alagoda, and now Rocky can't get his toe to it, but still gets a shot. Engages a defender here, but Tang wins out. And sorry if you heard some language over the microphone there, as Rockingham player has gone by frustrated. And ball has stayed in play. Play on called from the referees. Now, Sideline kick in for Northern Hawks in their own half. Press being called by the coaches from Rockingham. DeFilippis finds Rendell. Rendell now for Rocky. Rocky's shot off his left. Shanked that one well wide, and great opportunity created. Northern Hawks now. They're going to need to finish those ones to get into this match anytime soon. Rocky again, presses well. The touch too big. He has come in with a lot of pace though, so it's understandable. Lots of calls here from Northern Hawks coach for a press, and it's worked well for them here. They've won possession early. Rocky asking for the sub of the fly keeper as Rendell now enters the court. It's unfortunate there. Northern Hawks haven't kept it in. Losing that momentum they've just built. Press being called again. Tang, Cruz, ball intercepted, but not well enough. Tang now, option on his right, and he's found a target. Shot taken, and a second. Well defended by Northern Hawks. They scrambled back defensively. Houston now on the court for Rocky, who's just had two very good chances for himself. DeFilippis for Rendell. DeFilippis again. Houston. Saeed. They move the defence well from Rockingham as they slowly regress into their own half. Good communication from the back there, and Nesta. Ball kicked away. Houston, player running the show at the back. Alagoda. Alagoda gives it away, but Rendell's there to collect. Rendell unable to get the touch, but it's went in his favour there anyway, as he's got the sideline kick in. I was just thinking about Northern Hawks. So usually their second option for fly keeper is Batim Zeba, who's out with a red card outside. I can see his face out there as he shows disappointment in his belief that that shouldn't have been a red card. Shot there from Houston, collected by Kirkby, who chooses not to go for the shot until well late, and he hits the ceiling. I guess he didn't want to impede his 4 seconds that he had on one occasion and got lucky not to on the second. Ball moving quickly for Northern Hawks here. Going to need to be very clinical. And there's the shot taken. Deflection off of Cumbre. Going to be a corner kick. And there is the pass back to Houston. DeFilippis now. Across goal, misplaced pass.
Cumbre regained possession there. Sorry for mispronunciation. Saeed intercepts the long ball to Cruz and does well. Back to Basto. They're happy to just slow down play. Tang. Saeed. Houston to Philippus. Houston to Nishan Alagoda. Basto does well to defend from behind there. As a foul gets caught against Alagoda on the flank against Cruz. Coaches and players from Northern Hawks bench unimpressed. However, Coach Greg Farrell's just saying, just play the game. Jovius checks out now for Rendell as they try to step up and go ahead with their 5th man. Still 4 minutes to go. I've seen crazier things happen. DeFilippis. Rendell, Houston to Alagoda, has a shot but narrowly wide, and Kirkby quickly releases Tang, who takes a hit. That would have been quite something, but just narrowly wide to the left. Rendell to Houston. Houston brings it up to halfway. They set up their 5th man again. Cumbre is set in a compact diamond. Kirkby and Fonseca commanding from the back and the sidelines. Houston to DeFilippis. Squares the ball, but not good enough, and Kirkby throws it long, and it's a one-on-one with Rindell, but Rindell does well to track back and make sure the deficit wasn't added to one more. Cruz to Basto. Basto just getting his footing wrong and goes out for a Hawks side kick in. To Philippus. Houston, should I say. Now to Philippus. To Houston. As we see one of the coaching staff from Northern Hawks calling for a timeout, which will happen now, and we'll be back right after this quick break.
That's the end of the timeout. Coach for Northern Hawks, closest to me, I could hear a bit of the team talk, and his main instruction was that we need to be getting more shots off on target. Take your touch out from under your feet and look to shoot, making sure the opposite side is coming in to the near post. That was his main message, and he said clearly that it's a 5v4 situation. We should be scoring. And Cumbre now have a kick in just as the substitution's been made for the keeper. Aggressive calls to press from Rockingham. Houston plays Yanis. Yanis trying to find a pass here, but the press of Rockingham Cumbre is rapid, and referees have called the foul for the first foul. Now that there is, no, it's not, is the third foul for Rockingham, the fourth for Northern Hawk. Northern Hawk.
Sorry, we're just having some difficulties. They've called a foul to Northern Hawks for the fifth foul, but it was meant to be the other way. Just got our... There's now Hawks step up for their fifth man, but cut out by Tang. Ball wasn't good enough there by Houston. Saeed, back to Houston.
Sorry, I just ran off to make sure that the foul count was correct there, because the free kick was issued towards Rockingham. Sorry, so the foul count went onto the wrong side. It's all rectified now, so there's not the fifth foul. Houston now shoots from range. Kirkby couldn't keep a hold of it. It's fallen now to Philippus. Tries to shoot through. And it looks like Tang's gone down with a heavy hit. Saeed brings it up slowly. Northern Hawks still working the ball. In fly keeper now, Yanis does well to shield the ball, but can't get the execution of the pass across, and chance from distance. And on his fall, Devon Rindell has done enough to see the ball out of play, even if it was a bit of an uncouth movement. Cumbre not giving up, even though 4 goals ahead here, looking for another. As he flicks the ball down the line for the run of number 31. Rindell. The 1-2, Houston looks to shoot. Referees haven't seen that there. Nesta now, can't get past Rindell. Ball's gone out. Now, 7 seconds remaining. Will Northern Hawks be able to get one back? And there it is, it's in for Saeed. Saeed for Houston. Houston turns his player and gets the ball across. But it's wide of the goal, and that will be the final chance, potentially, for Northern Hawks with 0.6 seconds and the ball being kicked towards the commentary area. Sorry. And that is the final whistle. Final result there, 4-0. Lots of action in this match. Something to review as well. So we've got 1 goal for Connor Cruz, 1 for Alex Basto, and good to see Charlie Garnham back and get another for himself. He might go up the Golden Boot race again. Jay Windram with 1 as well, and none for Northern Hawks. Thanks for tuning in for the final action here for the Men's Superliga this round. Please make sure to tune in next week. There'll be some great, exciting matches then. Thank you.